Okay, we're here. Oh boy. Okay. Let me. Sorry, guys. I am not. I am not ready. um. Excuse me. I'll be honest. I forgot. uh, totally, totally forgot that I had a live today. So, but I'm here. We made it on time. Actually, early. So, haha. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do purple trees. Mainly because that's what I had on my. That's what I had keyed up here. And I didn't really have time to think about what else I wanted to do. So we're gonna do purple trees, which is fine because I want to see if I can get more of this done. But so we're gonna start with 823, which there's a lot of 823 as you can see in this pattern. So let's see how far one strand gets me. But I'm excited because now I get to officially finish these first two box I finished the first box, but I officially get to finish the second box now. As long as I can get the needle through the correct hole. You know what? Let's do this the intelligent way. We'll go the other way. Haha. There we go. So, hello everyone. Today's been crazy, but in a good way. So yesterday, my personal phone, I have a work phone as well, but my personal phone decided that the screen was just going to go black and not work. It's done this twice before. I've had the screen replaced twice on this phone in the last probably 6 months. So not great, but I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just get it fixed again. And then now that I know this is a thing that it's going to do, I'll just, I'll know it's coming and I'll prepare now for getting a new phone. So I called to try and get them to fix my screen. Well, she's like, so sorry, we're not going to fix it. And I'm like, what? And she's like, well, no. She's like, we're not going to fix it. She's like, because we're going to replace it. And I'm like, oh, heck yeah. Okay. So I got not a brand new phone. It's a refurbished phone, but I got an upgrade. So I had an S23. Now I have an S24. So I got an upgrade. So I'm just hoping this phone, is good. I've heard good things about it, but yeah, I literally, the phone showed up like an hour ago, probably little over an hour ago. And ever since I have been on the phone with my dad, just talking and testing it out and things like that to make sure everything went over. And we literally got off the phone at 1:45. And I'm like, okay, this is fine. Let me figure out what I'm doing for the rest of the day. And I open YouTube and I see I see alive and I'm like, wait a minute. Like I completely forgot. if I would not have had that, I would have forgotten 100%. So yeah, oh, it was fun. I'm here though. I'm here. We made it. Luckily I had something on the stand ready to go. Oh, excuse me. I'm just very, very thirsty. Oh, excuse me. So as you can maybe see, I don't know how well you can see, but um already done 90. We're on 96 stitches because I did do some this morning. Because I was not planning on this being the live, so that's okay though. Um, so I'm very disappointed with myself, I'll be honest. So there's the purple one. So that means this one's here. Um, as you can probably tell, um, there's supposed to be this stitch right here in between these two blue stitches. And yeah, we don't have an empty space there. So I'm still mad, not mad. I shouldn't say mad. I'm not mad. I'm still disappointed because I'm still making these mistakes. So, but it's okay. This is why we practice. This is not the only one I have found when I was doing stitching this morning. I found other stitches that were missing and other stitches that were in the wrong place. And yeah, so I've had to fudge a few things on this pattern, which is fine. It's a huge pattern. No one's gonna really know, except for all of us because I'm telling you. Um, I'm not worried about it, but I think what I'm going to do is kind of go back to more of a parking method than a more cross country method. So what that means is I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do what I'm doing now, which is use up as much as the thread as I can, but I'm only gonna do it one box at a time. So I'll show you once we get to the end of this one. I'm going to do the end of this box. If I can ever, do this correctly. I'm going to do the end of this. I'm going to get to the end of this box. And instead of continuing on like I have been doing, as you can see, I'm just going to park it in the next box. And then I'll come back here and I'll finish this box with whichever other color I need. So that's okay down there. So this is there. So I don't know. I'm having the hardest time counting. And I don't know why. I'm usually pretty good at counting. I've been doing it since preschool. But yeah, no, it's just, I don't know, this pattern. I cannot count this pattern to save my life. And actually, I have been doing counting since preschool, but I actually never went to preschool. Fun fact. I never went to preschool, kindergarten, or first grade. I started school in second grade. I was homeschooled before that. So I was homeschooled for kindergarten and first. And then I was homeschooled again for sixth. And then I was in school from seventh to graduation, and then I went to college. So I liked homeschool. Homeschool was fun. unfortunately, my parents couldn't continue to do it. So, but it worked out. My mom's been a teacher for, oh my gosh, she's been in education over 30 years now. Um, so it worked out. Like I literally had a teacher for a mother. So, so it was, she knew what to do. She's also a smart cookie. So, but yeah, I do. I did miss homeschool. Homeschool was fun, but school was fun too. Got to meet a lot of new people. But second grade was oh man, let me tell you, second grade was a shock because I was homeschooled for kindergarten and first. And so second grade was my first ever time in a classroom with other kids and a teacher and my parents not around. And wow, did that take a lot to get used to. um I did not understand why my parents could not be there, obviously. Um, like that was probably the hardest bit because I was so used to my mom being my teacher. Um, so I didn't quite understand why they dropped me off and left. And this, wonderfully very nice woman was trying to, was teaching me, and I'm just like, you're nice, but you're not my teacher. My mom's my teacher. Where'd you go? So yeah, it took a little while to get me on board. So, but I was a little, well, I've always been the weird one, but I was very weird for a while because everyone else in the class, they're like, they know what's going on because they've been in school since pre-K. And I'm coming in at second grade, like, what is going on? How does this work? But anyway, so yeah, new phone. Woohoo. I like it so far. I've gotten to play around with it for about an hour now. And yeah, I got a lot. I basically the rest of today is going to be me messing around with the phone to get it set back up the way I have it set up, which is why I don't like new phones, but it's fine. Gotta do it. And so, yeah. Yes, come on. Woohoo! Look at that. Sweet. All right, so back to what I was saying. So I have now finished this box with this color. So I'm going to park it up here. Maybe. There we go. So I'm going to park this up here. Okay. All right. So we're going to park that there. I'm going to take this off. These are telling me that I still have to cross these 4 stitches right here. So yeah, that doesn't mean I have 4 parked. That's just marking to remind me that I have that. So let's go back now. So I have this one parked up here. Let's go back. So now 413. Let's see, 413. So let me get 413 out. Get a strand here. And let's see, it looks like 413 does go over a little bit. but it goes down mostly. So I think what I might do is I might hit these two boxes and then maybe go down and back over. So, because then I can use another strand to continue going right. When I get to that point. But anyway, let me know what you guys are stitching on. I'm always interested in what you guys are working on, whether it's cross stitch or something else. I obviously my channel is cross stitch, but I do a ton of other crafts as well. Basically, if it's a craft, I do it. Funny enough, not sewing, which is funny, because I have a cross stitch channel. But yeah, sewing I never really got into. I have a sewing machine. It's my grandma's old one, but I've used it a few times, but I never learned how to really sew. I can make stuff, but it's not great. And I'm sure it's not done correctly either. So sure an actual seamstress would look at what I make and go, no, that's not right. But it's okay. But yeah, I do basically everything else. I do scrapbooking, I do card making, I do um stamping, diamond painting, cross stitch, of course. I've done beading and duct tape, and I mean, name a craft, and there's a good possibility that I've probably done it. And look at that, third box done. Woohoo! So, all right, here we go again. I'm supposed to have two here, and I just have one. So, since there's a lot of blue around that, I'm just going to put this gray here so that I can have a gray there, because there's supposed to be a gray there. Okay. And then we're going to hit this one. And I know I said I was going to park and I didn't, but I just wanted to get these couple because there's just a couple. Okay, so there's that. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to park down. Oopsie. So let's park down here. Okay, so there's that one. And then let's go back to 823. Maybe. Come on. There we go. All right, so 823 is basically this whole box again, except for a couple. Except for a couple ones at the bottom. So I'm gonna work with this a little bit, see what kind of technique is going to work with this so that I can stop miscounting. Um, I was doing traditional parking before, and it was actually worse than it is now. So I think if I do box by box, it might go better. At least I'm hoping. So I wish camera would stop doing that. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this camera's better than the one I have, but I'm not 100% happy with it. So I'm still on the hunt for a better camera. Okay. This one I have to oversew because I did the wrong color. So we're just gonna oversew that and cover it up because this is a darker color than what I put there. So it'll cover it just up. Yep. Up. There we go. Ooh, I'm hoping I can finish this box with what I have. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna need a new strand anyway. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. It's rainy here. It's rainy and cold. We're like in the 50, well, no, 40s, not 50s. We're low 40s, and it's rained all day, which I don't usually mind, but it's just so gray today. And it was so nice yesterday. It was like mid to high 50s. There was a nice breeze. Like it was actually really, really nice yesterday. And in the next day or two, we have snow supposedly coming, which I am not looking forward to at all. I do not like snow. There we go. But that's okay. Okay. Um, if you've seen any of my videos, I think it was the last one I did. I think it's posted by now. I can't remember. But I mentioned I was trying different magnifying glasses so that I could hopefully, see where I'm putting this needle. Um, and I've tried a couple. I've tried a floor stand one. It was okay, but I wanted it stronger. I wanted a stronger magnification. And then I got one that you actually, it's like a a headband that you actually wear. And it came with like five different magnification glass lenses that you pop in and out. And that was cool. I did like it, but it didn't work. It really didn't work. Um, because in order for the lenses to work, a magnifier has to be a certain distance away from whatever you're looking at to magnify it. And so I was having to bend over my work to get a clear image of, the magnified image of my work. And I'm like, well, that's not going to work because that's just going to put me back where I was, where I'm having, neck and back and shoulder pain. So I returned that. So I don't know. I do have another one on Amazon I'm looking at. It's another floor stand, but it is stronger magnification. I keep going back and forth if I'm going to try it or not, because it's like now I'm a little gun shy because I've bought so many now. I've bought and returned so many now that I'm like, man, I might instead of buying that, I might actually go to Dollar Tree and just buy some readers and try readers. Because readers are basically little magnifying glasses. I mean, yeah, magnifying glasses. So if I can get, maybe that would work. I don't know how that's going to work though, because I wear glasses. To stitch. Well, I wear glasses just in general. So I don't exactly know how that's going to work with magnifying glasses, but that might be my best option. Oops. Because it's really hard to see where it's really hard to see where my needle is, especially with a full coverage like this. Okay, I'm going to make this the last stitch for this. There we go. Put that up there. Okay, so there we go. So we got all of that done. We got that done. We got I wonder if I can. So let me take this one out because I got a little overzealous here. There we go. Because that is not supposed to be that color. So let me back this out here. Put this back up here. There we go. Now we have 3 down here, which is what we're supposed to have. And I did all of these. I did all of those. I did that one, but I didn't do any of these. Okay. So let's go. So I actually finished that strand inside the box, which is quite funny, actually. So there's nothing to park. That is okay. I suppose we can go. Okay, so 37.50. Let's see here. Mm, 37.50. There it is. I'm like, where did it go? There we go. So yeah, I just got to play around with this and figure out what's going to work so that I can be more accurate with what I'm stitching. Oh, excuse me. Also, I hope the audio is better in this one. I know the last live I did, you could not hear me at all. I do apologize for that. Obviously, I did not know that that's what was happening. Um, so let me know about the audio for this one. Uh, I'm gonna listen to it obviously afterwards, and hopefully it's okay. But yeah, I don't have the equipment that I'm happy with yet. So, but I certainly have better equipment than I did when I started the channel. So, so I'm grateful for what I have. So let's see. Alrighty. I'm gonna shorten this up a little bit. That's better. Alright, so I got that one. And this one. I was supposed to go to the dentist today, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because I would have missed my phone. I needed to sign for it, obviously, because they're not just going to drop off the phone at a house and leave. And I'm pretty sure I would have missed the delivery if I would have gone to my dentist appointment. Because the last time I went to my dentist appointment, I was there over 2 hours, um, which is a little ridiculous, but it is what it is. But I do have another appointment on the December 2nd, for my crown, but I don't know if I'm going to wait that long or if I'm just going to go back in sooner and get another temporary put on. Because I'm pretty sure the one I have is falling out. Because it's been really hard to eat the last few days. So I'm just going to keep going because this is all just a solid block of color. So I feel confident. Famous last words. I feel confident that I can do this correctly without having to park and come back to it. Um, I'm going to do, since it's just a big block here, I'm going to do all the half stitches going down and then I'll cross them going back up because I got to go back up anyway because there's more in the box next to this one. But let's see where this gets me. There's that. I think the video I was referencing just a minute ago, I think that actually comes out tomorrow. So I'm trying to remember now. My videos are a little messed up because of Thanksgiving this week. Because obviously my family will be home and I can't really do it on a Thursday because that's when Thanksgiving is, so which is fine. Whoa. Oh, come on. There we go. Like way too over. There we go. There we go. Might as well get this little straggler while we're here. Okay, so we got that. Come back and do 3. One. Oh my gosh, every single hole except the one in each. Oh my goodness. 3. And then 1 over here, which is not above that one. 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so yeah. Come on. Give me just a second here. These are in the wrong position because I missed a stitch up here. Let's see, where is this one coming from? Okay. Let me just back stitch it then. Oops. There we go. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then from here we do 3. So that's 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And then that means this one's over here. There we go. That's better. There we go. All right. So we got that now. Okay. And then let's cross them, and that might be enough for this strand. Oh, wow. 38 minutes already. Jeez. This time goes so fast. I feel like I don't get a lot done on the lives, but I mean, I've almost done 100 stitches since I started, so I guess that's pretty good. Because I was at 90 something when we started, and now we're at 172, so coming up on 100 stitches. Okay. Oops, come on. So there will be at least one more video coming out this week. I'm gonna try and film it and get it ready today. And so let's see. There's a video coming out tomorrow, which is Wednesday. We don't have a live on Thursday. We will have a. Let's see. I suppose I could put it out Thursday. Okay. Thank you, Amazon. I suppose I could put it out Thursday or Friday. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run out and try those readers to see if that helps because it's just really hard to see. Okay, so I got that. So I'm gonna park this one over here. Oh, I still got quite a bit of that one actually. All right, so we're gonna put that one over here and go back. Oh no. Oh, okay. I thought it was a ninja stitch. I'm like, are we serious right now? That's fine. I'll do that and then I'll park it down here. So that is 791. 791. Ooh, look how pretty this one is. That's a really pretty blue. I love that. Oh, guess you really couldn't see that. Sorry. Let's try that again. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's so pretty. Okay. Oh, and I have I actually have a little strand of it ready to go. So we'll just use this. All right, so we are over here. Okay. And then over here, so we're gonna go from this one. We're gonna go from this one, which is this one right here, and then 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna park that one right here. And I'm gonna try, there it is. I'm gonna try and get this blue end to the back. There we go. Cool. All right. There's that and that. All right. So there's that. So we're gonna park it here. Oopsie. Ah. Okay. So we completed this one. We parked it here. And then we go back to our 823. Let's see. Guess what I did, guys? I parked this one and I did not mark it. So this one is this one. Let's mark this now before I forget. There we go. I'm like, I know that's not 823. I know that's not, but I could not remember which one it was. All right, let's not do that again. All righty. So we go back to 823. Let me put 791 away. If I can find where it goes. There it is. 791. And then 823. Come on. Okay. 823. I think 823 is one of my favorite, especially in this pattern so far. I think 823 is one of my favorite colors in this whole pattern. It's just oh, it's just so beautiful. But I don't know, 791 was really, really nice too. So, all right. Okay. All right. Thread my needle. Oops. Or no, that was right. Never mind. Forgot what I'm doing. Okay, so it's all of these. So these three, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. So it's, yeah, it's just this whole line all the way down. Well, come on. There we go. There we go. I would find it eventually. Yeah, it's sometimes hard to get the needle through because this is I'm using two strands on 18, which is usually fine. But for some reason, I don't, well, I shouldn't say for some reason. I know the reason. It's full coverage. So I did not think it was going to be this bulky, I'll be honest. But I love how dense it is though. You can't really see any white Ada through any of the colors, which is amazing. It's just sometimes it's just a little bit hard to get the floss through and the needle through. I don't know if I would do one strand though, because like that's two strands. And yeah, I don't think I would do one strand with 18. And if I was going to do anything other than full cross, like if I was going to do tent stitch on here, it would be at least it would be at least three strands, if not four strands for tent stitch. But I honestly, I don't think I would do tent stitch on 18. Maybe I would. I don't know. That would be interesting. Might have to try that actually. Thought about doing that with printed, but the printed are on 11 count most of the time. And to do 10 stitch on 11 count that's going to be basically using all six strands. And I don't think I want to do that. Okay. So, I think what I'm going to do is finish up this strand that I'm working on. And then that'll be it for this live. And then, like I said, there will be at least one more video this week. That video that the video that I did, but then it was bad, guys. It was real bad. Like you would think I had never done a video before. It was that bad. So, oh, come on. There we go. Not to say I'm like some wonderful YouTuber. I'm not. But I at least know some of what I'm doing. All right, so there's that. And then there's two over here. One, two. And then two, and then all of these except for this one over here. Oh, come on. Oh man, I can't believe November's almost over. This is nuts. This year went so fast, which in a way was good. In a way, it was not so good, but this year just flew. Okay, there you go. Like I didn't think it was moving too fast, and then I blinked and we're to the end of November. So it went super fast. Um, and then I'll do these three down here. Um, Come on. Two and three. All right, and then let's see where I'm gonna park this because I still have quite a bit left on it. I think this is going better, kind of doing it just one box at a time, even though I really haven't done one box at a time, but taking smaller chunks. So instead of finishing off the strand, just kind of finishing off a section and then going from there. Actually, there's one more down here. We're going to do that one too. There we go. Oh, there's more. Let's do four more. What do you say? One, two, three, and four. Still don't know where I'm parking this. more. Perfect. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I guess because I'm gonna need another strand up here anyway. So I guess we can park this one like right here next to this black one. So there we go. Cool. All right. And then yeah, 823. So yeah, I'm gonna need another strand up here. And then that. So this is cool though. We're getting into a section where it's mostly just three different colors for the most part. This 823, 336, and this 3750. So that'll be cool. That'll make go a little bit faster. But that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to give me a like and subscription down below. And like I said, one more video, or there will be at least one more video this week coming out. But I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy stitching.